Welcome back, Minecrafters. It is Sir Malice, and today we are diving into finishing up that fission reactor. I am super excited about this. Super excited about it. And I'm pretty excited. So you can see behind me, we got the reactor going. We've got it built. We built that yesterday. And right when I was getting ready to hook up some pipes and build some pipes, the server shut down on us. So we got about an hour and a half before that happens again. So what we're going to work on today is getting those things done. And I'm super excited. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thanks for watching it later. I think I have some tricks up my sleeve. I think Malice has some tricks up his sleeve as I'm looking around this room at what we're going to be doing. And I think I'm going to do something that I have not seen done on streams before. I think we're going to do something crazy. And I'm actually really excited to share some of this craziness with you because I think it's going to be epic. I really, really do. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to check our stream, check our sound. We're great. I've got the chat ready to go. Let's dive into this. So last episode, we finished up here back in the corner. And I had these pipes hooked up, and I'm gonna take those pipes out. Now, I've been really trying to wrap my head around waste management. And what I did not want to do on this server is I did not want to watch videos on anything. I wanted to figure stuff out the best I could without getting outside help. And that's really, unfortunately, not always possible because some of these mod packs like Mekanism are really complicated. And so I really didn't care about resources, because we have so many laser miners going in other dimensions that we're not going to run out of resources ever. But I did want to then try to solve the problem without being concerned about resources. So hopefully that makes sense. There's times where you're really resource sensitive, and then there's times that we're not. And this is a game, the way this game unfolded was some of the luckiest drops I've ever had, ever. We're not resource dependent on anything like that. So I am going to dive into some inventory here, and let's see what we're gonna do. And I don't want to give it away, but I kind of do want to give it away a little bit. I had some alarms. I don't know why. Alarm, not our alarm. Our alarm? Yeah, unfortunately, I did just say that out loud. These things are cool. These things are really cool. Does not matter. I'm sorry about that. It does not matter when I plan a live stream. Some random person comes to the door. The dog starts barking. And you know what? I have put off streaming forever because I can't ever get the perfect timing. And I've decided that I love live streaming. I love playing Minecraft. I want to build a community around that. I miss doing it. And sometimes the door's going to ring and I'm just going to have to stop. That's part of live stream. So there is this. I'm trying to see if it's... Okay, oh, it is playing. Okay. So insufficient fuel should set that off. The problem is, if I'm at my base, I got nothing. And this concerns me. Now, I did search wireless, redstone, and some other stuff, and I'll be honest, let's turn this off. I want a alarm at my base. So I want fail safes, but I don't want to use pistons, and I want to do it differently than anything I've seen. But I do know that I would have 4 of these. I have high temperature, so this one should be set for high temperature. I just went in order. Excess waste, and what is this one? Damage critical, that's important. And this one is my insufficient fuel. So it should go off, right? It should go off. Hold on one second. And just like that, interrupted with a phone call. Fortunately, I'm self-employed, so I have to answer the phone, which makes some of this stuff complicated. I apologize. It's just part of Sir Malice's life. Okay. Again, high temperature, excess waste, and damage critical. And this one's our fuel. And we heard it. The problem is, believe it or not, the distance from here to here, look at this. This is what kind of got me thinking. If I put this on here and I go insufficient fuel, go back to my base, that distance, that little bit makes it audible in my base. Can you hear that? I mean, that's a big deal. So anybody that's in my base, if Yeoman's here, Jade's here, Doofenshmirtz is here, any of the team is here, they could hear it. But it also isn't good enough. Like, I kind of want something a little more than that. So here's what I'm thinking. And I've just been rolling this over in my head. I am not a redstone person. So guess what? You're just going to have to deal with that a little bit. Whoa. Actual decay rate. Why do we have one? That's weird. There should be nothing in that. I just hooked a pipe up to it to make sure it worked. Like, I literally put that thing in the corner and hooked it up to here. That's bizarre. All right. We'll figure that out later. So I wanted to put down some redstone. Let's say I put down some redstone here. And let's say I put my alarm right here. And now I turn this on. I say insufficient fuel. Does it work? No. What? How is that possible? All right. Does not seem right to me. Let's see, I can't get redstone to it. This is dumb. There's no way all of these are the same. Something's not right. That's crazy. All right, so I was thinking I could just run some redstone to the alarm and have one alarm and not have to have the alarms there. There's no way that's possible. Really? Is there GUI on that? Oh, I'm frustrated now. Normal, maybe? They should all be ignored right now. Okay, because they're sending the signal. All right, I get silent when I'm thinking. I apologize. So, let me tell you what's in my brain. What's going through my brain right now is, what the stink, man? I just want it to work the easy way. That is bizarre. Okay, time out, time out. Is this simply a... Hold on. Something. I think that's what it is. I think it's the scaffolding. Is it possible it's the scaffolding? See, it won't even let me put the alarm in there on its side. All right. Why does that guy show up right when I start a live stream every single stinking time? All right, there's got to be some planks. Something's got to be off. I'm not going to get frustrated. Ha! Told you. I knew it had to be these scaffolding things. All right. So now anytime one of these goes off, our alarm would go off. And if this one is going to stay our insufficient fuel, then we know I'm not going to hit another one. It's on. See that? Okay, so that's what I want. However, can't always get what you want, can you? Now, I think I could run the redstone out here, like through the wall, but we don't want creepers in here. So there's got to be a way to creatively solve this problem. So these don't have a condition that makes them not work. It was literally the floor. And I can accept those terms. Okay, I can accept those terms. So let's fix our floor. No. And let's go and hook up our redstone. I don't want to connect it yet. Not yet. So, let's go in and we have a secret weapon. You might not know what the secret weapon is. You might. I think we have a secret weapon. Just thinking about it. I wonder what else they make. Hold on. Where are those buggers at? Let's do at red. Nope. Let's go logic. I know logic is one of these guys right here. RF tools. All right. One of these, this guy, the logic. We need him. Let's make a logic. This is going to be so much smarter than using pistons. Okay, so I need to make some redstone comparators. And you know what? You can hate me for this all you want. I built this system so I don't have to build any more of these things ever. As long as I'm alive, I don't have to build anymore. I don't want to build them anymore. I'm done building them. I'm gonna build 10 of those just because I can, because I don't want to build those silly things anymore. Good. And redstone, I don't want to build these things anymore. Just build those for me. Thank you very much. I super appreciate that. That takes a lot of stress out of my life. So we're gonna go back. Uncraftable. We're going back to normal. We're gonna type in logic, and I'm gonna build one of these. I think this is what I want. Okay. And in this RF tools, they make a redstone receiver and transmitter. Let's try those. I've never used them before. All right, let's put them down. Going crazy on a live stream. I'm either gonna look like an idiot or not. I don't know what I'm gonna look like. Okay. transmitter. Okay. And then the receiver would be over here maybe. And then maybe some redstone. Man, some redstone. We'll put that down. And our alarm. And then a wrench. Where'd our wench go? Ah, wench. No channel set. Right click with another transmitter or receiver to pair. I'm reading up there at the top. So what does it look like normally? Why can't I just tell it channel 1? Does that work? Ugh. Wirelessly send out redstone signal on the specific channel when it gets to redstone signal. Use this combination with the redstone receiver block. If you place the block down, it will create a channel. Okay, I've already done that. If you can also link this transmitter to existing channels by right-clicking on another transmitter or receiver. That's fair. Using the GUI of this block, you can give this channel a name which makes it easier to recognize. Oh. Receiver. This block will receive a redstone signal from a linked redstone transmitter. To link the receiver, or this receiver, with a... We're not actually touching the receiver, we're touching the transmitter, so it shouldn't say this, it should say a. To link a receiver with a transmitter of choice, select the transmitter or another linked receiver with this block. Enabling analog mode. Enabling analog mode causes the power level of transmitted signals to be preserved at the receiving end. This would work good with the mineral system because it tracks the redstone signal. We don't care about that. So I pick him up. Hello. Hello. I'm gonna come over here. You dirty dog. That is not. Do I literally just hold it and click it? Channel 9. Okay, great. We're channel 9 now. Okay. Oh, heck yes. Okay. Put it in my 9 slot. Oh, sick. Okay, I could have said it out loud. I didn't want to ruin the surprise by saying it out loud. So that's good. That does work. I'm going to turn it off just because I don't want to listen to it. However, we did build this other thing, this logic controller. Well, I thought we did. What happened to it? So now what I'd like to be able to do is say, remember, now if you want to understand how this works, I think it was Dire Wolf 119 series. I think day 5 or day 6, so they'd be a year ago. They'd be in the 119 series because 120 is out now. He used this to turn on and off his reactor, and I'm thinking I could do the same thing. So if B is on, let's try this. I'll take him out. And we do need a logic down there, another one. A lot of logics. A lot of logic controllers. Fission reactor, logic adapter. Okay. Activation. It's powered. So R, it should be off. Okay. And if I take you off, should reactivate. Activation. Kicks it on. Should work. Now it's off. Now, when I click high temperature, it should go back to activate. Which tells me activate the reactor when powered, deactivate when powered. Okay. So this one powered. It's activated. Great. When this goes off, insufficient fuel, it should turn that off now. And now we should have it is off. And I have to reactivate it. But when this gets turned back on, it turns this back on. And now I'm in activate and I can turn it off. So I can scram, turn it off, come over here, cycle through my system, go back to high temperature, and it should now be active. Yes. That is bloody sweet, and we have a remote alarm, which is great. You do need the alarm. I think that's awesome. Like, I think that is like maybe one of the coolest things I built. Like, just for the fun of like solving the problem a different way. I don't know, but I feel like, okay, now with that system, I definitely have, if an alarm goes off, not only will my alarm go off, but the moment alarm goes off, I know my reactor will be shut down. That's grooviness. Okay. I now want to go ahead and add my water and my returns. I think I'm ready to do that. I feel like the redundancy is such a big deal. We did take a port out, so I'm not sure where I'm going to put that port. Our internal, external ports. I'm not sure where I'm going to put those just yet. I got to figure that out. And I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this waste management. The waste management really has me on the fence because I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, there's a part of me that I'm like, I'm going to have a lot of waste management. And obviously it's picky because it couldn't even hook a barrel up to a tube without it now having some sort of waste. And so I did put this elevator in the roof. No intention of ever using it for this. Okay? No intention of using it, but I could put my solar component up here. Because here's what I'd like to do. Okay, if I could wave a magic wand, I would go ahead and have the waste barrel here as my buffer. Maybe two, probably two. I'd probably have two. I'd probably go down here and put two. See, and that's the other thing is I don't know, because I've never done it and I refuse to go on creative, what will happen if I... Gosh, what'll happen if I... You can only hook your exports up to the bottom of the tank. So is waste management a gravity thing? Can I not go up? Like, can I go to the roof? So hear me out. Could I go up to the roof with my nuclear waste, my fission waste? Boom, it's going to come through right here. Then I have a row of tanks, okay? Then I come out of the row of tanks, and I have 2 of these solar units. One's going to make my polonium, is that right? Because I think some make polonium. Right? One of them makes polonium from nuclear waste. But doesn't something else make plutonium? Doesn't that also come from nuclear waste? Yes. So wouldn't it make sense to come up here to my barrels, right? Come off there and then just have it split. Whatever it makes, it makes. Like there's no one side or the other. I could switch them on and off with redstone via whatever I needed to. But I'd have 2 systems that then could consume my waste. Then I could have those pump over here to the corner, staying within my chunk. And then that waste could go all the way down to bedrock. Wouldn't that make sense? So then I'd be all the way down here at bedrock, and this is where my nuclear waste would come to rest eventually. And then if I had to run an additional chunk, load a chunk, it would simply be waste barrels. But at least I'd have 16 by 16, which I don't even know how much that is. That 256? Is that what that is? I don't have that in my head. I should. Yeah, 256. Then I'd at least have 256 barrels down here. And I guess I could add a couple levels. I mean, we could mine this out, put scaffolding in with stairs or whatever, and it wouldn't necessarily have to be like our last stop, wouldn't necessarily have to be bedrock. We could work our way up within this chunk. Because I'm thinking server load on all this. And originally I was thinking I'd just do it down here. But with the solar system needing to be in place, I don't think I want to come down and do this here. Because I still have to do the solar, and I didn't build into my building a way to do solar. So I'm kind of stuck. Like, I'm not sure. I don't want everything to blow up. That's why all this redstone, redundancy, etc. And then part of me is like, well, what if I just built one reactor that was just a single coil? Like literally a 3x3 by 4 or something. That would just do one stack of these, 1, 2, 3 in the middle. I'd have water around it, so I could just take those other 4 out around here. So I'd have such a small amount of waste that this could run for a while. But I think what's going to end up doing is I think I'm going to end up having to build a boiler on top of this. I think I'm going to have to come up here with some scaffolding, and I'm going to have to build my boiler out the top. And my boiler's going to have to run. That is what I'm thinking is probably going to happen. And this will be a once in a while run. Okay, I got to be honest. The only reason I'm doing this is I just want the antimatter. Okay? I built this end armor, and I thought it was the end. But then I found Dragon Helmet, and Dragon Helmet requires Dragon Stars. And I need dragon eggs, and I need dragon eggs with antimatter with a regular egg to make the dragon eggs. This is the only reason I'm doing it. I just want the armor. Okay? I want auto-feeding, saturation, water breathing, absorbs hearts, fire protection, knockback resistance, no fall damage, and then I want these little weak boots that absolutely have no bonuses at all. Full suit bonuses, creative flight, and negative effect protection. Okay, I want creative flight. Okay, I just want it. I think it's cool. The whole purpose of the server was to take away flight. We have not used flight for anything. That's why we added in the jetpacks. The creative flight thing in the servers drives me nuts, and I don't want to use it. So I just want the end game of that. And I think there's some other stuff I can use antimatter for. I just haven't made it that far. I've never played through this stuff. So my reactor is on. I think it's very possible we could shut that off. It doesn't need to be on right this minute. There's nothing in it. That said, I have a thermal generator down here. So let's go ahead and get started on this. I've just put it off because I'm actually terrified to blow up my base. I'm not terrified to make a mistake, but I do not want to blow up my base. So let's put our water pump down here. Okay. Let's at least get that out of the way. I think this is where I want to put it. I might as well. We ran the power over to it anyway. Okay. And I don't have a way to get back up there, so I have to go over to the elevator. Up and down on the elevator. Who likes that story? Bedtime Stories, Adam Sandler. Who thinks that movie is epic? I do. I do personally. I think it's a great movie. If you haven't seen that movie, go watch that movie. I think it's pretty happy. Now, what pipe do we need for this? Fluids. We want ultimate mechanical pipe. We do. And there we go. Now we don't have an output. They always have the outputs on the bottom. And I'm not sure why. Not sure why. So we're actually going to duck down below. Okay. Sorry to do this to you. We're going to duck down below because I'd like to keep some of the functionality of the room. So I can just run in real quick and examine something, run out real quick. I don't have a problem with anything they've done. Other YouTube streamers or anything like that. I don't have any issue with that. What I don't want to do is I don't want to run in and get stuck around a bunch of pipes. And that is my own weirdness, my own quirkiness, because I did it downstairs. And honestly, I built that downstairs off camera thinking, oh, I'll come back and redo it. But that whole system down there is not that friendly. Fluids? Nope. Gases. We want this one. And that's always input. So we need to actually adjust that. We want that to be an output of probably some steam or something, huh? Output waste. Output coolant. Okay. That makes sense because I don't really know what the coolant's going to be yet. And input coolant. Okay, we'll go down there and connect that real quick. And I'm not super worried about this. I just want to be able to walk into the room and double check stuff. And this is just still high enough it doesn't get in our way. See, I built this and now we can't even get in to really look at it because I've got so much stuff. And I don't want to rebuild it. Like there's no part of me that wants to redo all that. And I don't want to create the same thing over here. So if we run in really quick and we have to examine something, okay, that's how I want it to go down. Now, this is a mechanical pipe. I think mechanical pipe can connect up to there. So let's go ahead and do mechanical pipe again. We only have 10. So maybe I'll finally get to reuse. We are out. Saw that coming. Number 9. There we go. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work. Good. That's filling up. So let's break that. Let's break that. Output of coolant. That's good. Output of waste. So I do know we need to fill it. Okay, so I'm not worried about filling it yet. I'm just trying to like, okay, is everything working? Still got to put fuel in it. So this will come over here. and then duct back over to here off to the side. Fission fuel's ready. What do we do? Like, how do we get power out of this thing? Like, I don't even know what to do with the power. Like, I don't have power hooked up yet. So, can't do waste up through my water tube. And I don't want to do another chunk. Kind of frustrated. I'm out of room. And one more square, 2 squares forward would have just given me some extra room back here to manipulate this. And I don't want to tear it all apart because then, in fact, I don't think I can with my stuff down below, can I? No, I am as tight as I can get down here. Oh, we are going to add some stuff over here. I decided we're going to get rid of the coal situation. I don't want to burn up coal. And we're going to put a cobblestone generator down. Well, we already have one. We're going to import cobblestone from that. And we're going to make it cobble to gravel to flint to sulfur. And then make that sulfur come over to here. Because right now, I think this is what's doing the sulfur. So, let's go back. It's raining. It's dark out. Let's go home and go sleep. Let's sleep. Maybe it'll be nice weather tomorrow. You know, I think... at least daytime. We always have these little flying bat things. They are always here. They're always on the server. I think the mechanics of these things cause so much problem for my server. And I've actually thought about getting rid of the mod pack completely. I'm sick of these flying bat things. They literally make me angry. I hate the animations. I hate the flight path. I hate fighting them. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Nope. Try to kill them whenever I can. And we should check our essence really quick. In case you don't know, we got a mob farm down here. And I have not checked the essence. Let's see where we're at. Half. Okay. When those are full, we got 1,000,000 essence. And I haven't started importing that into our system because every 3 days is 1,000,000 essence. And I don't have a liquid drive big enough for that. So let's go ahead and... I'm actually really nervous. Like, if this wasn't something that could blow up, I just would have been done already. Probably never would have put it on camera, never would have done it. I'm super proud of these redstone things. Can we look at those again? Those are fun. Isn't that fun? I like the idea of pumping it up there, processing it, and then bringing my waste straight down to the basement. And it's probably what we're going to do. And everything I've read said you want to use basic pipe for this. There. Oh, I can't do that either. Oh. Oh. There we go. Now, that'll work. That's exactly how I saw it all going down. And my pipes back here and my little My little pipe dream. It's not how I anticipated it, but that will work. Thank you. Put our scaffolding back in there. Now I'm happy. What would make you happy, Malice? That makes me happy. All right. So now I can go. We're going to the ceiling. We're gonna do it. I'm just gonna roll with my gut and say it will be fine. It will be fine. And everything I've said is that we want to use basics for this. I think I had basics already from earlier game. I do have some basic mechanical pipe. Is that right? And then I can turn these things on and off. Oh. Oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What did I just do? What did I just do? Thank you. Oh, come on. Really? Thank you. See if it still works. And this one will connect too. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, that's complicated. Didn't anticipate that. Honestly, I really hope this works. If this doesn't work, I'm toast. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of connection room in case I have to add a second row. A little extra room there. I don't know what kind of buffer I'm gonna need. I'm gonna plan the extra buffer. I'm gonna plan that just in case, because here's what I want to make sure is that we have enough room to do what? Oh, we didn't build them above ground. Haha. See? Already catching mistakes. Already catching mistakes. Isn't that good? Okay. Because you got to take it out of the bottom. Holy cow. This is quickly becoming more complicated than I thought it was going to be, I'll be honest. I'll leave an extra 2 there. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16. I think that's a good number. We'll just do that. Okay. This is what I think it's supposed to look like. This is how I think it's supposed to go down. I don't know. What I'm basically doing is creating a giant buffer so that I can put 2 of those other machines up here that run on solar up here. But I think if I do 2 or 3, so my plan is to do enough solar machines up here that there's no chance, even if the sun doesn't come up for 4 days, like the Revelation Armageddon occurs and the sun doesn't shine for 3 days between rain or whatever, that puppy downstairs is going to keep running. So we're going to build redundancy onto the back end with probably 2 of each machine so that no matter what happens, I can get rid of whatever I have because I don't know what to expect. So I'm building redundancy in because I'm concerned. What? Okay, did I build all the wrong stuff? I thought this was for fluids. Oh, come on, did I make a mistake? Fluids. Nope, that didn't work either. So what was the other pipe I had in my hand that did work? Pressurized pipe? Yep, great. So I messed that up. All right. I told you, I hadn't done it before. I didn't practice on creative and then make a tutorial. So I gotta make some basic pressurized. Okay. I'm sure that's gonna take like 2 seconds. We're gonna grab it now. Basic. Pressurized. Just gonna grab a stack real quick. Does that in fact connect? Yes. Okay. Probably what I'm ending on the back side of this. Yep. I am going to go up one more here. I can always come off that, and if I need to, but the whole idea was I do want to build. Oh yeah. I'm going to build 2 right now. Absolutely. Now these can come off to my solars. Okay. Let's go home and sleep. Sleep real quick here. All slab roof should be safe for baddies. And we can always put a mob grinder up there for some redundancy. I don't have any problem with that. Sick. Okay, and again, I want as much stuff redundantly safe as possible. So tying into power somewhere else just leaves this open for other issues. And I'm thinking those alarms are actually pretty cool. I can do a low power alarm. I could actually use those alarms for a lot of things. Okay. So how do we want this to look? I want to process solar up here. And then I want my waste to come down here and do its thing. This is a buffer. I'm hoping I only have to have 2. I'm hoping with all of these, I can quickly come up here. Like if waste gets backed up, I can quickly add one. And I've already got it planned, the space. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come this way, a couple, mindful of my chunk. And I think we're gonna go ahead and build those solar things now. I don't know what they're called. What are they called? Solar? Is that right? Let's look. I do not see them on here. They're not solar. They're called something else. At Mech. I think they're on the second page here. Let's see. Let's see them. They're definitely on the next page. This thing. I think I'm going to build several of these. Elite Control. I should have a couple of those already. Four, so I would build one for each plutonium and plutonium. So go ahead and do 8. Is that correct? Each one requires 2. I need HDP sheets. I do not have HDPE. That is oxygen and liquid ethylene. Good Lord, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, I gotta do hydrogen and what else? You've got to be kidding me. Accepts any Minecraft water. Oh, I saw water. Okay, so water, hydrogen creates biomass. How do we create hydrogen? I know I've created hydrogen recently. Water. Electrolyte separator. That creates my hydrogen. Oh, good Lord, I wasn't thinking about all this. Holy cactus. All on my roof. I think it's time to put in the second floor here. We talked about it. It is definitely time. It's time to put in a second floor because we're going to need some of this stuff down here. And I just don't have time to. So let's do. I don't want full scaffolding. I want the thin stuff. And did I make that in aluminum? Let's see. I did not. Okay. Really? There we go. It is much easier to build with the other. With the other. What am I saying? The other jetpack, the Emerald jetpack is easier to build with. All right, so I think we're going to put some stuff down here because I don't have room for all that on my roof and I don't want it getting damaged. So let's do a sink. Let's get our electric light separator down here. Let's get a lava generator going down here. Let's get some of these things going. I don't think I want to bring power up through my floor right now. I mean, I guess I could. I could bring power up there. Might as well. It's already here. Let's go down and look at it. Just want to keep it clean. I just really, really want to keep it all clean. Power is not in the corner. That's in the corner, but I don't need that in the corner. Sweet. So we can put power in the corner and run it up. Not necessarily my first choice, but we'll do it. And how are we on power? We haven't even, is this, what is this? This is a spirited. Is that a green one then? Yeah, it is. Might have to add one more down here. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that. But I think we're fine. I don't want to do this. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice, do we? We have no choice. All right. Cable. Blazing cable is almost all gone. Oh, this pains me. Okay. Just have to do it. Just got to do it. All right. So we got to do electric light separator. Then we got to do hydrogen. Let's do it one more time. Plutonium takes. Oh, no, no, no. This is just to build that other stuff. Okay, timeout. E. At Mechanism. Oh my goodness. At Mechanism. I don't have the HDP sheets. I don't necessarily need to create them over here. Liquid ethylene. I get from liquid ethylene from hydrogen and water. So I need to create the hydrogen, which is totally fine. Let's get our water bucket. Let's get our sink. Redundancy here. And an electrolyte separator right here. Okay. E pipes. Man, this is not what I thought I was going to be doing. Huh. Not at all what I thought I was going to be doing. So I use the pipes because they connect better. Okay. Just bottom line. They work better. They come out of the sink. I couldn't get the Mechanism ones that get out of the sink. So water's going to come into here. Is that right? What am I missing? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Oh, I'm so frustrated now. I have hydrogen downstairs. Honestly, I probably could just put something on top of something in the basement. I know I have hydrogen in the basement. What would I do different? Hydrogen. Electrolyte separator makes hydrogen. Why isn't it making hydrogen? Oh, you're a picklehead. No power. Hey, duh. Hey, you guys. I'm like, where's my hydrogen? It's supposed to work. No, it's not, you dummy. Not when you don't hook it up. retard. All right, now hydrogen. Holy cactus. You'd think I was like a scrub. It's ridiculous. Hydrogen. At Mekanism. This HDPE. Enrichment chamber. I need a pellet though. Oxygen. I'm gonna take hydrogen and water. So I gotta do a pressurized reaction chamber next. Don't know if I've ever made one of those. Yes, I have. Shouldn't need those pipes or anything. Shouldn't need that. I don't need my alarms right now. Definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need those buckets anymore. So let's put him down. Just I didn't need my pipes anymore, but I do. Just being retarded today. Don't know why. Can I take it out of the side here? What happens if I take this out of the side? Does it work? Being lazy now. This is a terrible building. Can't believe you'd even ask it that. Does it work? Oh my goodness. If this works. Oh my goodness. That's retarded. Okay. That should never work. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, it's terrible. So sorry. But I want to have red input on that side. And I want to have my hydrogen output, gas, auto eject on. Output blue. Come on now. Okay. Sick. There's no way this is going in my favor. I know I'm making so many mistakes. I didn't even do what I said I was going to do on the video description. I had no idea this is what I was getting into. I apologize, but I don't apologize because I should be making, biofuel? How to make biofuel? Really? Okay. So, kids, how are we going to make some biofuel? That's back at the base. That's a back at base thing. Well, I've been wanting to make a immersive engineering component. So I've been wanting to make a garden cloche anyway. Okay? And we need to build one. We need one of these. I don't have treated logs. Oh, we need one of these. This is the best way to do it. E. Bio. What else can we put in there? Bio. What else can we put in there? Can we put anything in there? Like, do I have enough of something? Can I put a log? Saplings. Oh, we've got a ton of saplings. Okay, stop it. I don't know what's worse. These things or my wandering trader. Like, I don't know who's worse. All right, back to this. I have a ton of saplings. 703 mineral. 1,000 of those. Okay. So let's go back to bio. Biomass. And I'm going to have to build it in a crusher. So we'll build our own crusher for this. What else do we have? Potatoes, those are easy. Leaves are easy. Not as easy with 119 because the harvester doesn't take leaves like it used to, which was super nice when it did. Kelp. Can I put logs in there? For the love of Pete, can I put I'm not giving you pumpkins, you freak. More leaves. Pumpkins. Mushroom stem. Beets. So I do have a beetroot farm, so that would be fine. I do have wheat. 13 wheat. I could do wheat. Ooh, wheat gives me 5. Oh, I didn't even see the differences in numbers. Okay, so beets do 5 too. Anything for logs? Anything logs related? Apples? I mean, if a cake can make biofuel, cactus surely could, right? I mean, just hear me out. Oh, sugarcane. Heck yeah. $7,000. That's it, baby. All right. So I'm going to give myself freedom to leave the stream for a split second. I have to take a phone call. I'm super sorry. I can't pause it, but we're not going to start and stop a stream. I have to take this phone call, and I'm going to mute, and I'll be right back, and that'll let me freshen up and grab my coffee. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Hour-long streams. Things pop up. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. But we've got a ton of stuff. Let's get started here. We got a ton of stuff to do biomass. We're going to use sugar cane. Why not? We can bring that in. Let's build us some RS receivers. I before E except after C. Let's build these network receivers. I'm going to grab a network receiver. A transmitter. I think we have one in the basement. We could possibly plumb up our RS stuff. Let's go see. Let's see if he has anything. I always check to see if he has something good. Peripheral casing? What is that? Is that good? You know, white cherry sampling. I don't think I have any of those. You know what? We should give the guy a bone. Like the guy, he's obnoxious. That's not totally his fault. He was made that way. He was programmed to be retarded. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 5 of those. 'Cause 5 is a great number. Okay? That's cool. I don't even know what this is. Mangrove? I'm gonna buy one. I'll buy 5 from you, buddy. I'll buy 5. Okay, I'm loaded. You're at my house. You know, just have mercy on you. Okay? Just have mercy. It's okay. It's okay. Your cousin and I went into Anakin Skywalker negotiations, and you know, it didn't work out well for him. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let's go. Network card. We do need the network card, and I'm gonna go ahead and just make one, just randomly in case. In case I don't like how it's going to come up on the floor. I do not want to take both of these up the side. Okay. Let's not throw a fit. However, if I take these up, this would put it up here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Like, let's go ahead and put the receiver over here. We'll put it here in the corner. It's not going to hurt anything. All right, receiver is here. Receiver's there. Network card, right there. Okay, and let's run back. Put it in the basement. Man, something lagging my server real quick, huh? There we go. Oh, you know what we did not figure out? We did not figure out this. That still bugs me. Advanced. You know, I have an advanced wireless transmitter. I made the other. Oh, seriously. I had another wire. There was an advanced one and a regular one. Let's try the regular one. $16 blocks. Ha! Ha! It worked. Huh! That's all was wrong. No way. 14. No way. Is that it? That's pretty loud. Probably can turn that down in my eardrums. Sorry about that on your phone. Sick. Haha, I knew it was something. I was just doing something wrong. Sick with it. It worked. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting to where we're like, hey, we're getting to where we have more and more stuff. That was fun. Okay. Wire receiver should now work. Okay. Now, I'm going to build a crusher here. We need some cable. RS cable. We've got to get an AE system. Cable. That has to be next on my list is the AE system. Like, I know it's easier and all that stuff, but come on. AE is just epic. Let me move my microphone closer. All right, so let's go ahead and come up out of here. And I know the crusher needs to be somewhere close. So let's run our cable over here. Let's get it up out of the way. Okay. But let's put the crusher here so we can get... Yeah, let's do that. Crusher. All right. Okay. Exporter. You gotta be kidding me. And I need one of those upgrade cards. I like those. Upgrade. Right here. Excellent. That's more than enough. Now, can I, in fact, just do a drawer below this? And just have it, like, go directly into it without a pipe? I'm trying to remember. Because I want to put a storage bus on this so it only makes so much. Because I don't want it to make just endless stuff. It's not doing it. There it goes. All right, so this will become... Now I can put a storage bus on here. Right? Storage bus. Storage bus. Let's look for it. Let's find it. Right here, external storage. Yeah, we're gonna put one of those on it. Put that stuff back in there. So now we have access to it. Right? But it can't exceed 2,000 because we don't need more than 2,000. All right, so like I said, I know there's probably another way to do it. I'm playing through a lot of this stuff for the very first time ever. And just trying to figure out how to get it all to play together nicely. I probably should. Oh, I don't want to do that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, fella. Oh, man. Don't know my own strength. All right. So, now we have biofuel. Let's do, this guy's got to have biofuel, right? Is that right? going on, man? What did I forget? Liquid ethylene takes 2 biofuel. I was like, seriously? No. That's a new sound. I like that. That's good. Now I have a substrate. Now I put a substrate, oh my goodness, in with ethylene and oxygen. Ethylene. Oh, I do have some ethylene. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm thinking through this. I can't put an importer on this. And I can't do this in a 2D workspace. What do I mean by 2D workspace? Well, I need the backside for power. I can't have power in the top. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because this is actually bad. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to get that by. I got to get this clump out. Oh, but I got to get the ethylene out. Oh, no. What do I do? What do I do? Okay. Oh, my goodness. I refuse to ever put cables in my walls. And these cables are the worst because they don't cover up with panels. Okay, so the ethylene, we're just gonna have to take the ethylene gas out the hard way. Is it ethylene gas? Is that what it is? Ethylene. It has to be ethylene. It's purple. What is ethylene? Oh, I thought this was going to be so easy today. I thought it was going to be so easy. It doubles it or quadruples it. Sextuplet is 6. I don't know what 8 would be. Octuplet. Octupling. It looks like with more ethylene. Man, I'm confused. I'm actually at a place I did not intend anything in this episode to go to here. And you need to go faster. Because I want you to be quiet. Yeah, we're going to have to move this guy out. This sucks. Big kahuna. I do not have a choice. All right, so here's our server. Cole Minecraft server. Cole Games. They have a great Discord, great community of people. I'm going to promote them right now. I have a Direwolf 2119 and Direwolf 2120 base on both of those servers. It's a great community. Get into Cole Minecraft server. It is spectacular. It is absolutely spectacular. They are just great people. It's really fun. I've had a server there for over a year. And they kind of, he's got some great base stuff where you can get in, get started, just to kind of keep lag off the server. So like if you don't, like the brine thing, you get an infinite brine tank, get a couple things just to kind of get started, which I think is absolutely spectacular. But then you get the fun of the server stuff and building it, and then you have a reason to use all your security systems and stuff like that. I think it's cool. So I have a server on both of Cole's servers for Direwolf. He has some other servers as well, 119 and 120. We're currently playing a modded Direwolf 2119. And what I mean by that is simply our server has the Iron Jetpacks added. And there was another mod we were going to add, but we didn't have to because at all the mods 9, what was it? Oh, we were able to auto-craft with the orb from Powa using AE. And then we created a analog system for the AE and RS to talk to each other in the basement. So my RS will spends its resources auto-crafting Powa parts, like you just saw a little bit ago. When I created the power cables to go upstairs here in this little balcony, these power cables, what happened was it then talked to the AE system. The AE system auto-crafted it, and it made more. I think that's super cool. And I know there's a way to make it more intelligent. Right now I have to go down and physically tell the AE system, hey, replace this stuff. And I only can do one recipe at a time because I haven't spent time diving into AE. It's been over a year and a half. Last year we did a Darkness 118 server, so we're still doing Darkness. We just didn't set it up because this whole server is just supposed to be me and my kids. And home for Christmas and playing, and then it turned into something way bigger. And like I said, we got some of the best drops we've ever had. There's a base. I'm going to show it to you because you're not going to believe me. And who knows if I'll actually get the videos uploaded because I'm still learning all that stuff. I was flying by literally these bases. See these things out here in the middle of nowhere? Well, there's one with a big giant square roof. And you can, I think it's recorded, or maybe it wasn't recorded. It was like 1 in the morning. I'm out here, I'm flying south, and I was just literally looking for a desert for cactus. We did not have anything cactus. As you can see, this is not the correct biome setting for 119. And right here, I don't even know what mod pack this is. This is bizarre. So this thing, I'm flying by on this side over here. So I'm flying to whatever side that is, the south or whatever, I don't know. It doesn't matter. And all of a sudden it generates beside me. I look over and I'm like, oh my goodness, there's spawners. Well, at the time, our spawner base wasn't done. I only had 2 spawners. Heck yeah, I'll grab those. Well, while it was generating, I swooped in with my cardboard boxes, bam, 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 grabbed the first 4 on the top floor on the upper deck because I have a jetpack, right? So I'm flying, grab those first 4 spawners, and then there's like a staircase going down. I'm like, sweet, no mobs have spawned. Run down, mobs are starting to spawn at this point. Right down the staircase, there's another spawner. Bam, grab it. Bam, grab the next one in the next room. I'm getting shot now. Now they're attacking from everywhere, like thousands, mobs, millions of mobs are falling from the sky. It's certain death is upon me. And I get all those spawners in those rooms, get up the stairs, because you got to break them. So I hit it with the cardboard box, I break it, and then I come back to the base. No big shakes. I'm like, sweet, I got spawners. Next day, 3 days later, I'm like, hey, we should use those spawners in the room. So I go down, and I plug those puppies in, and, well, I didn't plug them in. You don't plug spawners in, but I unbox them and get them grinding. Didn't even think another thing of it. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, hey, this is really cool. Doofenshmirtz logs on. He's like, hey, did you get spawners? I'm like, heck yeah, I got spawners. Come check them out. I just hooked them up a little bit ago. So I can grind up, because we needed the essence, right? So I'm trying to figure out the essence thing. I've never done essence. in mass. Well, that's not necessarily true. I have. And all of a sudden he goes, Dad, you got like wither skeletons. I'm like, what do you mean? Where'd all the wither skeleton stuff come from? I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. He's like, yeah, you've got wither skeleton stuff. I'm like, sweet. Had no idea where it even came from. Well, all we can figure out is those top 2 or 4 spawners in that base were wither skeleton spawners. So, like, early game, all of a sudden, I've got like 3,000 wither skull fragments. And I'm like, no way, we've got a wither. So, hadn't done a wither spawner legitly ever in a playthrough, which was super fun. So that's how we got the wither spawner. And the whole time I'm going, this is crazy. Like, this is literally crazy. All right. I'm gonna have to export this. And I don't know how to get it out. Thought if I just talked, I'd come up with some master plan. If I come over one and plug it into here, I'll have water, hydrogen, power. What will that do for me? I could do water on this side then, not on that side. Okay? Then I could have an exporter and an importer. So this guy's just got to get moved. Okay. Move him up. There we go. So now what we've done, you know what we've done. You know what we've done. You've been here before. Don't mock me. Don't mock me. So now we've got power, and we've opened up 2 options for export. Okay. Let's put some more biomass in there. Is this working? Hydrogen's working. No. Okay. So now I can take the oxygen out of this guy now. Okay. So hydrogen. Gases. Let's see here. This is my blue. I definitely want to output. Gases. In the back now. Should be. That is the back. Now, and this should be exiting out the front. My gases. Boom. All right, groovy. Now I can take oxygen out of that bad boy and ethylene out of this guy and put them into something back here, which would be what? So my oxygen will come in from there. My ethylene could come down here and over. And then my other stuff could come directly in the front. My power would come over there. And then I could still have an output of that other stuff. So, just took a minute. Took me a minute. Alrighty. Pressurized reaction chamber. So let's make one of those really quick. I think if we can get this done, this will be a pretty massive This is going to be a pretty massive thing if we can get all this done today. Seriously. Alright, so I want to be able to get oxygen in from him. So I want to make sure when I click him, oxygen, my teal, is outputting on that side. And that my gas import is right there. No, 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 oxygen. You freak. No. No. Ugh. Oh, I'm so frustrated right now. I'm so sick of listening to that mechanism. Okay, I've had my fill. Muffler. You can just zip your lip, bro. It's enough. Okay? I don't want to listen to it anymore. I don't want you making noise anymore. Why couldn't I get the oxygen out of that? Like, I am pretty upset right now. All right, I might have to just go off screen and fix all this. It's not bad. I might just have, it might be time to just go off screen here. Okay. This is oxygen. Why didn't oxygen come out of here? When I had, does it count that as input? All right. Thank you. Silence. It's insufferable. So I gotta make another one of those stupid things. Pressurized reaction chamber. Huh. This is why I waited for God mode before I did any of this. That's oxygen. Great. Now, I can set the bottom for gases input. Okay. Now I want to take the ethylene and I want to go, hey, let's do some pressurized pipe here. Is that right? Is gases what that is? Is that gases? Water. I don't know what ethylene is. Ethylene should be a liquid. Fluid. We're going to take a fluid pipe. And we're going to go doop, doop, doop. Okay. Okay. And we definitely do not have that. You jerk. All right, cool. So now, I'm gonna cuss. Mechanism didn't pull from the sink before. And now I've got that trash in here. Another one of these piece of junk's broken. Because I know how to get rid of it. Okay, one more time. Oxygen. Now, I'm gonna break this. Nope, I'm not gonna break it. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. I'll break it. So it's gas. It is a gas. Because I can't get it to export. There's no fluid. It's only fluid imports. Okay? So I need basic fluid. All right. Is that right? It's gas. Dang it, I'm a gas. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get this figured out. Okay, I'm gonna get it figured out and get it working so that we can produce our MDP. And then when I'm done with that, tomorrow we'll go ahead and we're gonna hook up all that stuff up above. Because my phone is blowing up. I'm way past my hour and a half. I can't keep going. We've got to get this figured out. So let me get this MVP. It's not going to be anything special. I'm not doing anything different than I'm doing. Just let me figure it off camera. We'll get that done. So today we got the multi-dimensional stuff. But I do want this to stay compact so that I can use my RS system to pump things back and forth and get it into the system. So that's a big deal to me. So let me work on that. I'm going to do that off camera. And then we'll come back on the next episode. And you won't miss anything. You're just going to miss me fumbling around like a retard. So I'm not frustrated in that sense, but it's like really, really time consuming. And I wasn't prepared to do like an 8-hour stream. I was just planning on just doing it for like a quick hour and a half, because I really don't like the photo edit. And so, or excuse me, I don't like the video edit. I'm not a video editor. So I thought, well, I'll do the live and this will let me do kind of an hour episode at a time. I'm way over that. I'm like almost 2 hours. So let me come back. Let me do that. And we'll go from there. I think that'll be a better fit. So with that, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Just thanks for being a part of the Gaming is Real Life community. I'm super stoked to be back streaming. Doofenshmirtz is going to be on here with me on Fridays. We tackle some bigger projects. We're going to add on to this teeny tiny little power plant that we have here on Friday when it's just him and I. So looking forward to you guys seeing that and being a part of it. Have a great day.